It's a pleasure to stand here with all of you today to discuss a powerful concept, one that has the potential to reshape your life in ways you may never have imagined. This concept is simple but profoundly transformative. It's the concept of mind over matter. Now, I know many of you may have heard this phrase before. Perhaps you've encountered it in self-help books, in conversations, or even in the midst of a tough situation where someone said, "Just remember, mind over matter." But what does it truly mean? And more importantly, how can you apply it in your own life to push past challenges, reach new heights, and become the person you're meant to be? At its core, mind over matter is a philosophy. It suggests that the strength and power of the human mind can transcend physical limitations, obstacles, and even the harshest of circumstances. It is the belief that if you can control your mind, if you can harness its focus, its determination, its resilience, then you have the ability to overcome anything in your path, no matter how insurmountable it may seem. Let's break it down. 1. The power of the mind. The mind is perhaps the most powerful tool you possess. It has the potential to create, to destroy, to heal, and to harm. The thoughts you entertain shape your reality. Think about it. Everything you've ever achieved in your life started as a thought. That first idea that led to your goal, that dream that sparked the fire within you, that conviction that propelled you forward, all of it began in your mind. You see, the mind is like the captain of a ship. It sets the direction, and the body, your physical self, is the vessel that carries you through the journey. Without a clear direction, without control over the captain, the ship is at the mercy of the waves. But with focus, with strength, with an unwavering belief in the course, the mind can steer you towards success, no matter how rough the waters may get. When faced with challenges, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that your situation defines you, that your circumstances, your failures, your fears are the ultimate deciding factors. But that's where the concept of mind over matter comes into play. It reminds us that we are not bound by what's in front of us. We are not prisoners of the limitations that others place on us or the ones we impose on ourselves. 2. Overcoming self-doubt. One of the biggest hurdles in life is the doubt that creeps into our minds. Am I good enough? What if I fail? What if I'm not capable of achieving my dreams? These are questions that plague all of us at one point or another. The truth is, self-doubt is a normal part of the human experience. But here's where the mind comes in. You have the power to challenge those thoughts. When you face self-doubt, you don't need to let it control you. Instead, you can choose to reframe it. You can remind yourself that every successful person, every person who has ever achieved greatness, has faced doubts. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond to that doubt. Do they allow it to paralyze them, or do they use it as fuel to push forward? Remember, mind over matter means controlling your inner dialogue. When negative thoughts arise, replace them with empowering beliefs. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," shift to, "I am capable of doing hard things." Instead of, "What if I fail?" think, "What if I succeed?" By doing this, you are training your mind to focus on the possibility of success, rather than the fear of failure. And when you focus on success, you will naturally start to take the actions necessary to make it happen. 3. Resilience in the face of adversity. Life is not a smooth journey. It's full of challenges, setbacks, and even failures. But those challenges are not meant to break you. They are opportunities for growth. And how you approach those challenges will determine your outcome. When you encounter adversity, it's easy to feel defeated. It's easy to give up and think that the obstacles are too great to overcome. But the difference between those who thrive and those who struggle is resilience. Resilience comes from within. It comes from a mindset that refuses to accept defeat, a mind that believes that there is always a way forward. The key to resilience is not just having a positive mindset. It's about maintaining that mindset even when things get tough. It's about holding on to the belief that you can push through, that you can learn from failure, and that every setback is a stepping stone towards success. In times of adversity, the mind becomes a fortress. You must fortify it with optimism, hope, and determination. When you believe that you can overcome any challenge, you will develop the strength to do so. It's not the circumstances that define you, but how you respond to them. 4. The mind-body connection. Let's talk about the relationship between the mind and the body. It's well known that the body can affect the mind, but did you know that the mind can influence the body as well? Your thoughts are incredibly powerful. Studies have shown that your mindset can impact your physical health. A positive, resilient mindset can boost your immune system, lower stress levels, and even reduce the perception of pain. Conversely, a negative mindset can contribute to poor health outcomes and a lack of energy. In essence, when you believe in your ability to overcome challenges, your body follows suit. It rises to the occasion, because it believes in your mind's power. Think about athletes who push their bodies beyond the limits of what seems possible. Many of them are not necessarily the strongest or the fastest, but they have an incredible mental toughness that drives them to keep going when their bodies are telling them to stop. They have mastered mind over matter. The mind influences the body, but it also influences the outcome of your life. If you believe that you are capable, your actions will reflect that. You will work harder, longer, and smarter, and when you encounter setbacks, you will push forward with determination. 5. Taking action and staying committed. While the power of the mind is incredible, it's important to remember that mind over matter doesn't mean passively waiting for success to come to you. It means actively aligning your thoughts with purposeful action. It's not enough to think positively or to believe in your potential. You must take the steps necessary to turn those thoughts into reality. That means setting goals, making plans, and staying committed even when the going gets tough. Consistent, focused action is what turns a dream into a reality. And when obstacles arise, and they will, you must remember that your mind is the key to overcoming them. Refuse to let the circumstances dictate your outcome. Take control of your thoughts, take control of your actions, and watch as you push through whatever stands in your way. Conclusion: the power is within you. In closing, I want you to understand one thing: the power to shape your life is in your hands. It is not determined by your past, your circumstances, or the challenges you face. It is determined by the strength and resilience of your mind. You have the ability to push through anything life throws your way. You have the ability to turn dreams into reality. All it takes is mind over matter. Remember, every time you face a challenge, every time you feel doubt creeping in, every time life seems too hard, you have a choice. You can either let it define you, or you can choose to rise above it. The mind is your most powerful tool. Use it wisely, and there's nothing you cannot achieve.